How are we doing today? We're here at KDVS Studios at Live in Studio A, or known as Lisa, and we're here with...
Citizen Snips.
Thank you so much for coming in. We just watched your guys' live set. It was pretty amazing.
Thank you.
Can we get a little bio on the band? When did you guys meet? How'd you form?
Dave, you're more.
Okay, you started it. Yeah, so I don't know. Started in 2017. Just got like a relationship, and I was just like, "Fuck, I need to get back into music." So I went on Craigslist like any other musician would. Met up with these two guys. We were jamming for a while. Then we needed some keys. We found him on Craigslist. Then the bassist dipped because I don't know, he just wasn't about it. Then we found Erik, and Erik, I learned all our songs like within like a week for a Halloween party, and it was fucking impressive. So we were like in there. Then our other member left, Namik. He just left the band. So this is my longtime friend Elliott, and he went to the Sac State for piano. So I was just like, this motherfucker is like trained for this, so it'll be perfect. So yeah, as this group, we're since last year. So yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, how old are these songs then? Are they dating back all the way back to 2017, or are they more recent?
Pretty much everything we played except for I think like a second to last. Was it the last song we played?
Yeah.
No, we played.
We played Strokes very last. So.
Oh yeah, we played Strokes. Second to last. Yeah, the last original we played was from our first EP we released, I think in 2019.
2019, yeah.
But pretty much everything else is pretty much when Elliott joined, we kind of just scrapped a lot of stuff and just started from the ground up to refigure the sound of what it was going to be with someone completely different with a completely different skill set in it, and all the better for it.
Cool. Let's talk about sound. How's the sound shifted over time? Because 2017 has been a long time.
Leaned more into the psychedelic stuff, definitely. At a point, I think it feels like we learned about the existence of reverb in like 2020, maybe 2021, and then delay right afterwards. And we're like, we're just going to stick in this location for a while, and constantly bringing in different bands saying, hey, we should try to sound like this, and we should try to sound like that, and we should try and sound like this and that, and just trying to butt heads and figure out where we can meet on the middle on that.
Right. Would you guys consider yourself more of like a studio band, or are you more performing?
I think that might be a person-to-person thing. I like us as a studio band. I like doing stuff in there and putting on as many overdubs as possible that we could never perform live. But Dave, you like...
I know. I wish I was a studio musician, but for some reason metronomes give me anxiety. So I don't know why, but like yeah. So but like I know I'm a performer. I love just like going out there and just getting people dancing and just fucking shaking my hair and just getting it. But what about you?
Yeah, I'm definitely like working the crowd. The crowd likes David too. I always make it take his shirt off whenever we play. It's like we got like over under how many times you got to take a shirt off over the year. But yeah, studio work is fun though. I mean, you usually get to work with a bunch of different types of equipment, and yeah, you have the option to overdub and just do a lot of cool things. But you got to go live performance. It's fun, man. Plus, you can drink beer. But,
Yeah, I like the beer part as well.
Yeah.
And performing. I don't know if we quite captured our live show magic in our studio recordings yet. I think we're way better live than studio so far, but we're moving towards there to get to those banger recordings. That show our true essence.
You got any local haunts that you find yourself performing more and more at?
Old Ironsides all the time. Starlit Room.
RP to Holy Diver.
Oh yeah, Holy Diver. We used to play a lot. Miss that place.
We used to play the boardwalk back then too.
We only played the Boardwalk once.
A few times.
No, we only played there once.
No, definitely more than once.
No, we definitely played there only once.
I'll look it up.
But Golden Bear for feeling frisky. We did Darling Aviary twice. Like
Yeah, we did Darling Aviary as like a rooftop bar in Sacramento.
nice place.
let me will into existence the golden one. But most of those places. Oh yeah, Goldfields. Done that a few times. We opened up for Corey Feldman in Roseville.
Wait, whoa, we can't brush past that. How did that come to be? That's crazy.
We know the guy who sets up the bands and does everything for I think Old Ironsides and Goldfields.
Child chat.
Yeah, Chad. And he just put out a word that he needs local bands to open. And the guy who used to be our keyboardist sent a message to me saying, I'm going to try and open up for Corey Feldman. And I was like, Corey Feldman's on the... We're going to open up for Corey Feldman. And so we asked him, he's like, can you get people? We're like, for Corey Feldman, yeah, we can get people.
We'll make it work.
And so we got a Corey Feldman opening.
Wow, where was that at?
The Goldfields in Roseville,
Okay,
downtown
that's right.
Roseville.
How far is your reach? Where's the farthest place that you guys have performed at?
Was it San Francisco?
Yeah.
We don't really leave the Northern California area too much, but we have plans in the next couple months to go more Southern California and up around the Montana area.
Oh wow, is that a tour that I'm hearing, or is it more select dates?
We're not sure yet. We might try to make it into a tour of some sort, or it could just be a random. Hey, February 2nd, we're going to be in Montana. We won't even tell them where. They'll just have to come find us somewhere in Montana.
Leave clues.
Yeah.
Gotta be freaking all that snow.
You guys got management, or do you do everything yourself?
We do everything ourselves, but please, God, someone manage us. This is so taxing.
If they're strong enough.
How long have each of you been in what you would call the local scene?
I only joined the local scene when I joined the band. I had no idea about the local scene outside of that.
I know I've been in band since I was 13. I grew up in like a Richmond Bay area, and I've just been playing music since then. So for Sacramento, I think like 2011, I came out here for college. I was doing the math rock scene for a while, and that's when like shit was popping, when math rock was actually math rock. And like I don't know. Then after that, like, yeah, the local scene in Sacramento, I really love. There's so many good musicians and so many other supportive bands. Like, every time we play with another band, we just get another homie. And, like, everybody look out for each other. Everybody's, like, if they see an opportunity that looks good for us and not good for them, they'll throw it to us. We'll do the same. Sacramento has a really good, like, loving community of musicians and such because we all just try to do the same thing. Jam out, get some money, enjoy ourselves.
Everyone kind of knows. Everyone kind of knows we're in Sacramento, and this isn't the San Francisco indie scene. This isn't the LA indie scene. We're just Sacramento, so we just gotta help each other. It's not nationally known out here.
So I'm going to shift a little bit. Can we talk about lyrics?
Sure.
Like, I saw that there were a lot of different vocalists in the band, which I thought was amazing. Like, listening, and I was filming. I constantly had to, like, oh my God, who's filming right? Or who's singing right now? So where do the lyrics come from? Who's writing them?
I write most of them, I think. Erik writes the ones that he sings. I write the ones that I sing. And I have a tendency to not want to write about, like, me or specific personal experiences. That's not quite as fun for me. I like just the weird shit that's going on wherever. Like, one of our songs, Tilda, is named after Tilda Swinton,
I knew it.
but it's not about Tilda Swinton. It's about the very specific and weird relationship between David Lynch and Laura Dern, because they have had a bizarre, incredible artistic partnership for like 40 years, and no one understands one another more than the other one. And David Lynch has been married 4 times, and I think he's going to keep marrying people until one of them is Laura Dern.
Can we get some love on the David Lynch shirt?
Oh,
Daddy Lynch.
David Lynch. I love that man. He's actually, it's coming out soon within the next couple months, but the single version of Tilda that we'll have in the middle of it has a clip of David Lynch from his morning weather reports going, "If you can believe it, it's a Friday once again." I've listened to those over and over and over.
I heard that during the live performance, and I had to refrain. Like, I had to bite my tongue. I was about to scream. Like, I thought that was amazing.
Studio fucking around and then turn to something dope.
Let's talk about like songwriting. You know, the musicality of it. Like, does one person kind of bring up ideas, or does everybody bring their own thing to the table?
Yeah, we all kind of we bounce back and forth. Sometimes one of us has a song more or less like structurally figured out, and we just need to figure out how everyone else's parts work, or we'll just start jamming on something, and Dave has to yell at us like, "Okay, let's just structure this. We have something here. Let's not just let it go to the wind, because we've got 100 different jam recordings that we've said, ooh, let's make that into a thing." But they always just get thrown to the wayside. So we have to, like, in the moment be like, oh, hold on, that's a cool riff. Keep that in there. Erik, do something on the bass. And Erik always does something on the bass because he's so fucking good.
I read jazz, so I
Could have fooled me. But yeah, we're trying to get more of like organic jams turned into songs as opposed to writing them beforehand and coming in and showing everyone, get like an equal footing and everything.
All right. Let me make sure. How good are we on time? Because I have no idea how long we've been going for.
Oh, you're good. You're at 12 minutes. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's great.
All right. Dang, I ran out of questions. Okay, all right. Are there any weird influences on your either musicality or songwriting? Like something that nobody would gauge as an influence on it?
Weird. I don't know offhand. You got some weird?
Yeah, I think I do.
Who's your weirdo?
It's a band called Palm. Like, I know he hears it all the time. Like, I know they're like they just disbanded actually. They're from Boston, and like they're like pop mad frog mixed with, imagine like if Little Mermaid like kind of like fucking like Caribbean sounds meet like mad frog, then just shed acid baby. It's like that, yeah. And I don't know, I cannot like figure out how to put it in our songs, but like anytime we get something weird or random while we're jamming, I'm like, double down on that. I was like, yeah, I like that shit. But other like weird influences, like I don't know, we love fucking Talking Heads. So like anytime we could like try to do some Talking Head shit, like,
Did you guys go see it in the movies?
Oh
I
shit.
never got a chance to.
Didn't get a chance to.
Oh, God, I'd Stop Making Sense is the best concert movie ever made. What a performance. Another I don't know if it's weird. It's a very popular band, but I guess well, obviously David Lynch, but modern Alex Turner from Arctic Monkeys, because he's become a fucking weirdo out of nowhere, and I'm very much all about that. Him just like casting spells and shit when he's at the mic now, and he's phrasing everything like he's a 70s lounge singer. I love that. He's not a weirdo. Well, no, he's a weirdo, but he's specifically that Alex Turner is what I'm all about. Got any weird ones?
I don't know. I remember when we saw him live, where you kept saying he was like, he's so damn slutty.
Yeah, he's so slutty. He's just slutting it up on that stage. I love it.
I'm gonna pivot a little bit. I think this is gonna be a funny like question. What kind of stage do you guys feel like most comfortable at? For example, you got this setup when you were performing here in a circle, right? Mm-hmm. Making eye contact and everything like that. Is there any like way that you guys prefer to be on stage?
I think we're just really good about finding a way. We've never really, I don't know if I never really put enough thought into like, oh, this is a really good lineup. I just think, oh, this is a lineup that we can make work.
Yeah, I think it's like about vantage points for me specifically, because I'll be getting ahead, you know. So I'm like, where's David? All right, I got to watch his hands, or like I'll see when Trevor and Erik come in, and it takes half the work out of it for me. You know, I'll listen and stuff. Don't get me wrong, try to be a good student, you know, but yeah, it's easier to coordinate and be on time together if you can just watch each other, you know, and you can change things like that if you need to. So, yeah.
Eye contact is good. Being in a circle like this is good to like make eye contact, and if decisions had to be made on the fly.
You once.
We're right next to each other.
You actively like tried not to make contact. Damn, I'm running out of questions. Like,
hit us with things that aren't even music related.
All right, what's the last movie you guys watched? Like, each down the row.
In theaters?
Anywhere.
God damn it. I watched the number 23 for some reason.
The Jim Carrey movie?
Yeah.
Is that the Jim Carrey?
I felt like laughing at something
And
and seeing someone obsessed with a number.
was it funny?
It's funny. It's not meant to be funny, but
Okay.
I saw Marty Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon.
That's right. What'd you think?
Ooh, very long, but wow. Oh my God. Like, I don't care if he makes a 4-hour movie next. I will sit through. He's 80 and he's still just pumping out some of the best shit he's done. I don't get it. And meanwhile, Quentin Tarantino's saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop after 10," and Marty's saying like, "I want to do more." How about you?
I've just been watching a lot of One Piece recently, to be honest. Like my buddy gave me
The One Piece love around here.
My buddy gave me his Crunchyroll login, so I was like, I'm gonna see how long it takes me to finish the series or get caught up. And been going on 3 months and counting.
Can we get a shot of the One Piece tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want a clan?
That's it.
You know. Gotta represent Oda. Praise be to Oda. But actually, I'm embarrassed for this. But I don't know. I like really shitty ass comedies, like just like bad movies. So like, what's that? Vacation Friends with John Cena and like that.
Xena Warrior Princess?
Cena, yeah. But that movie was like super bad. But like, I just love those shitty ass 2000 like crappy comedies or just like slapstick. So yeah, Vacation Friends 2. That's the last one I watched. It was like 2 nights ago.
So kind of going off of like the idea of like movies, right? I'm coming into this interview not knowing much about you guys. Do you guys have any like music videos or anything like that?
So yeah, we re-recorded for one of the last songs we played, or third to the last songs we played, Solider and Done. That's on YouTube. And one of our singles we dropped a couple months ago, K-Hole, which Trevor and Erik basically directed and like cobbled together a whole bunch of different like videos that we took around town. And we went to a Utah festival, so we got some footage from there and shit. So yeah, right now we're working on another music video for the song Tilda he was talking about earlier. And yeah, that one's gonna be at this like Airbnb up in Folsom. It's gonna be sick.
What's the visual style of Citizen Snip?
I don't know. We're going through like a lot of pastels and kind of like 70s vibe, but as of right now, we're kind of like want to move into like kind of dark and moody, but like kind of more psyche. Yeah.
Something off kilter.
Yeah.
Ideally Lynchian. Ideally.
It always comes back to Lynch.
That's the Venn diagram for us.
I think I just watched Blue Velvet. You seen that one?
Oh, yeah.
That was a trip. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know how I felt about it. I gotta like sit with it for another couple months to like really process how I feel.
I love every David Lynch movie boils down to like a good versus evil thing in whatever, like Blue Velvet all about. Just
Kyle
like,
McCallaghan gets in a weird situation. That's like all of them.
yeah, showing like the like how all the darkness underneath suburban like joy and the sunshine. There's always some kind of dark underbelly. I love it.
What's your favorite one?
Favorite Lynch?
Yeah,
I kind of got to go Twin Peaks.
that's fair. The film or just the show in general?
Show in general, I think. If it's just movies, either Blue Velvet or Eraserhead.
Eraserhead, yeah.
Eraserhead is probably his easiest to get movie, but it's just also, it's just so nice looking. I love looking at that movie.
Man, are we talking about the same movie? Like,
It's just it's terrible to look at, but it's so great to look at.
I get that.
Cinema.
I get that. What'd you think of Twin Peaks? What's the word? Revival?
The Return.
The Return. That's right. That's right.
Just what an unflinching. No one told him no.
Mm-hmm.
He just did whatever he wanted to do, and it turned into the best 18-hour movie ever made.
See, I haven't gotten to it yet. I've just seen the show and the movie. I haven't gotten to The Return yet.
I remember episode 8 gave me a panic attack. It's wild. Huh.
That's pretty good. All right. Pivoting again. Favorite local eateries?
Favorite local eateries? Well, I guess Kiki's is technically local, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
I think I've
That's
only
in
seen.
Sac.
Yeah, I've only seen locations around Sac. Davis specifically, though.
Yeah, let's talk Davis.
Oh, Davis specific eatery. I mean, My old boss used to take me to go to T4, and I never got boba. I only got their fries because their fries are some of the best fries I've ever had. Wait. Now I should have said like an actual local Davis thing.
I was in the back of my mind. I was thinking like, got a T4 in my hometown, man. That's not Davis.
Yeah, true. Does anyone else have any?
What's like I know it's like cliche that pizza spot. I know we used to
Woodstocks.
Oh yeah,
Used to play there?
Woodstocks.
Wait. What's that story? I didn't know they used to do shows.
Yeah, like back like 2016, 17.
Because it was at a different spot, right? It was like right across the street where it is now.
Yeah, it was right across the street. So yeah, they used to just have like first it was open mic nights, then just like the person who was putting it together, they allowed us to throw a couple shows there. And I know what's the record shop? Armadillo.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys been to Armadillo?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like that was one of our first shows when Trevor joined. But like eateries, I know that pizza spot was pretty smacking. Also, I forgot what it is, but it's a Vietnamese spot that's like off sea somewhere. I forgot the name of it.
See, man, wait. I'm still new to Davis. I'm like trying to like figure it out.
I think
can't
it's C or B streets, one of those streets. And I just remember going in there and like,
Any of you guys know a Vietnamese place on C Street?
No.
Nope.
I'm
Never
my
gonna
streets
find it.
fucked up. I just
never
remember,
gonna
like, I like judge people's pho, and I'm just like, all right, let me see what this pho place is about. It was fucking like this is my top 10.
I'm really gonna have to find out. I'm gonna have to find out because like I've been looking for a pho place around here.
Sitlo, it's called Sitlo Saigon.
Sidlo, Saigon.
Yeah.
You should join us for Pho Friday. Every Friday we go get pho there.
Yo,
Hey,
please
shit.
let me get the info.
I'll smash out here. I don't care, man. I'm all about good.
I'm
pho,
trying to
bruh.
find good pho around here because I went to one place that I'm not gonna say, but that I was really disappointed. Do we all know?
We've all had that experience.
Okay. I'm gonna confirm and wonder if it's the same place, but I bet it is.
This one
I was.
opened last year.
Oh yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
Okay. I'm curious.
Sitlo Saigon.
It's going to the
Yeah.
notes.
Oh, and I haven't been in a hot second, but I fucked with the hot dogger.
Yeah,
Well, I
the
want a
hot
good
dog.
hot
I have
dog.
not gotten a chance to go.
Good hot dogs.
Every time I've gone, they're closed. They don't want
Yeah.
me there.
Last few times I tried to go, they were closed. But customizable hot dogs. Anyway,
Any weird spots in Sac that you guys like? Record stores, like anything like that?
weird spots in Sac. Golden Bear's the weirdest place in Sac.
It's a different vibe each night. It just depends on the day.
Yeah,
Is it a bar or a club or?
Yep, it's a
It's a club like on the weekends maybe.
yeah, it's
And it's like an indie spot on Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, I think like for the longest time, it's like the only place where you can smoke cigarettes inside. Yeah, so like you go in the back and it's just literally like I'm a horrible motherfucker. Like I be smoking. There you go. I be smoking. What's it called? Black and mild. So, so I'll be in the back just over there gigging with a black and mild in my hand. But like a shout out to Golden Bear's wings. They have a double wings, like double fried wings, and I swear to God, it's the best wings I ever had. Like they're like eatery there, or like the food there is like top tier. Like when you sit down at tables, it smells and looks terrible, but like the food is fire.
I fucked myself over. I started asking about food. I'm like starving right now.
Yeah.
Like I can't do this.
Dude, like, wait, let's hit that first spot, y'all.
Yo, absolutely. What's today? Sunday. I gotta find out if it's open.
Yeah, right. Shit, most places are closed on Sunday. We'll figure it out though.
So, do you guys have any projects that you're working on for the near future?
Yeah. So one of the songs we played, Erik's song, "Below." We're supposed to record that this weekend, and we were just like, you got too much shit going on, so we rescheduled that. So we're doing that next month. Then, like you said, slowly planning a tour. Probably gonna try to do SoCal, and we got some homies in Utah and Montana, and some homies up north, or like near Oregon. So I'm slowly trying to organize them to help us get venues and bands so we can make the trip and make it worthwhile and shit. So other than that,
Where do you guys record?
For our first album, or for our first EP, Erik's friend Mark Barassa, Room of Water, just he had like a little studio in Sacramento Studios, which is just like a studio space, and he just turned it into like a little recording studio. So we did some songs there. Then our next project was an album, Press Here for Bedtime Stories. and that was recorded in Oakland at Survivor Sounds. Jonah. Yeah. Then after that, right now we're recording, or no, the last time we recorded was with Josh from Velvet Tones. Yeah, cool ass dude. Like it's the same spot where Cake, I guess, recorded like their like big album, and also Elefunk from like Black Eyed Peas. Recorded.
I think the vocals from Elefunk were recorded at Velvet Tone. They've got the records on the wall. Japanese Breakfast recorded there.
Oh, okay.
Spot we're about to go now.
The people we're working with now are
Tim and Alex.
Tim and Alex. They said I think they worked with Alex G, Tierra Whack. I forget who else.
Tell you like a funny allergy story.
Oh yeah, I'll tell someone else's story.
I need to hear this story.
He said I forget what album it was, but it was around the time the Game of Thrones finale happened, and I was told that Alex G came into the studio the day after the finale aired, and he kind of yelled, "Who in here saw the Game of Thrones finale?" And only I think Tim raised his hand, and Alex G said, "Okay, everyone else can go. We're not going to do anything today. We're just going to talk about the Game of Thrones finale. You're all going to get paid, but it's only Game of Thrones today." And apparently Alex G hated the Game of Thrones finale.
I think that's a very like common opinion,
Very
isn't
mutual.
it? Yeah. We need to get him in here. We need to ask him about that. We're going to sit him down here. We're going to go like, yeah, lyrics and whatever. What'd you think about the Game of Thrones?
He only just got over it.
Yeah. Opening up that wound again.
I'm sure there's more for him to unpack.
Yeah. So can you guys pinpoint like either your favorite performance of yours or maybe what you think is your best performance?
I think it's a performance from a few years ago. I think before Elliott was here. But I forget, was it the Colony or Cafe Colonial next door?
It was the Colony. 'Cause there was no
The Colony.
AC.
Yeah, it was just
Oh my god.
just a box of a room with no AC. I believe it was in summer too.
Yeah, it was like 105 out.
And it was just sweltering in there, and everyone was just locked into one another, just dripping. Everyone's just pouring sweat, and it's the highest energy performance we've ever given, I think.
We were just like going crazy. We were just like, damn, you don't even supposed to go crazy to these songs. They're not even that. The songs are not even that like moshing, but motherfuckers are getting
I went
it.
to a hardcore show there. A hardcore show there.
Yeah, did you?
I don't know how I got out. I don't know how I got home. Like
Dude, you get lost in the sauce in that place. Like it's just like, I don't know, you just go outside and just smash like some tall cans and get back in there and just start moshing and walk out, dripping, just like shit. All right, back at it.
yo, how do you like your audience? Like do you find your audience like moving a lot or
Yeah, it's like for our audience, even like new people that come to our shows, like either we've got the people that are just staring at what we're doing and they're looking at the technical side, or they're just out there just getting it. And I know we played Starlit Room, and like I know I looked in the front row, just a whole bunch of like random people I've never seen before, just out here like hey, just dropping it, and I was just like, nice, hell yeah. So yeah, our audience is usually pretty like dancey and are like being a part of the performance. They're like joining in and sharing energy, like how we're sharing energy to them.
That's great. I think that's really a testament to you guys because I know I was filming and I had to stand still, but I really wanted to get moving, right? Like, you guys, your like energy is very infectious.
Hell yeah, fuck it. I know. We just have a good time up there, and just like if we mess up, we're just like, hey, bro, just keep dancing.
Yeah.
That's I think a really way to go about it. If you like fuck up like a little something, just keep going. And it's like I like I'm not gonna lie, I maybe heard like a little bit, but like it makes you guys like it adds to the energy.
Yeah.
Right? So like that's a personal thing. I like that.
I used to be like one of those people. I'm still kind of sometimes if I really mess up, then I'll beat myself over it. But like Trevor kind of helped me like realize like the imperfections in certain songs are kind of what makes the song. So like I view it that way instead of like beating myself up. I don't know if you guys got an opinion.
Yeah,
We're not machines.
exactly. Yeah, we're mortal. You know. It's okay.
I think that's great. I love seeing like any sort of like flaws in like shows and stuff like that. Especially when I go to like a huge show and I see somebody fuck up. I'm like, they're just like me. Like,
Right? Yeah. You're just like. I think it was the Get Back documentary.
Get Back documentary.
Yes.
That just like made me feel incredibly good about being a musician. Seeing the Beatles, who I idolize, the one of the biggest bands of all time, and they're just fucking off and they're procrastinating and they're not doing what they have to do. They're just playing covers of songs they all know for like 4 hours, and then like, oh, we should probably like write something, shouldn't we? And
then he writes "Get Back" in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, he just sits down and just does Get Back out and pulls the whole verse and melody and chorus out of thin air.
Yo.
What a fucking freak Paul McCartney is. Oh my God.
Get Back actually was like a bit of a frustrating watch for me because I would start watching and then I would go, I really want to record music right now. Like
Yeah.
I would watch and it's like, I can't watch, I'm expired. So it took me like 3 months to finish it.
Yeah, I was getting that too. Oh,
Yo, let me actually put you, have you guys ever heard of the Ruddles?
oh yeah.
You have?
I've heard of the Ruddles.
Oh God, I love meeting people who also know about it. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, it's I love that George Harrison gave his like seal of
Yep.
approval on
He
it.
was in it, yeah.
It's a parody band with aren't like half of the Monty Python members too?
Eric Idle, that's who I know off the top of my head.
Eric Idle. And it's just like a parody group of the Beatles called the Ruddles.
Yeah, you watch and there's a whole bunch of cameos because I think there's a lot of SNL people on there. Bill Murray was in it.
Yeah.
John Belushi was in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I think George Harrison has a cameo in there somewhere as like
yes,
someone
yeah,
else.
as an interview.
Like the ultimate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's a pretty good watch. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's kind of trippy to watch too. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you watch it and it's like, huh, this is kind of funny, and then by the end of it, it's like I'm just genuinely listening to the Ruddles. Like,
Yeah. I've seen their album in record stores all the time, and I keep thinking, do I need another?
I am trying to find that. You guys go to record stores a lot?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. Any interesting or rare finds lately?
I guess it wasn't lately. It was a few years ago. I found in Dimple Records, rest in peace. I found a John Cale album, John Cale from the Velvet Underground, and it was signed by John Cale, but I don't think whoever was in Dimple and put it out there knew that, or they didn't recognize John Cale's signature. So I got a John Cale signed album for $5. And
Is this one of those moments we can't say how much it was?
You can say whatever you want. Yeah.
Safe harbor hours. All right, cool.
Doesn't matter.
There's a rule, like DJs can't say how much something costs. Like,
oh, okay.
don't ask me. They run the seminar. Don't ask me.
That makes sense though, yeah.
Yeah.
I got the John Cale album for an indiscriminate amount of money that's frankly way less than it should have been.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
exactly how you're supposed to say it.
Well done.
The lawyers will be like, yeah.
Yeah, we got lawyers like standing by, always giving us a thumbs down, or giving us a thumb down. Guys, got any plans for the rest of the week? This upcoming week, I mean.
Oh, next weekend we're playing a house show in Martinez.
Martine, where's that at?
Oh yeah, it's my birthday.
Oh
too.
yeah. Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Where's that at, Martinez?
I don't remember what the address is. If when did you say this is coming out?
I don't know. When's this coming out? Next Saturday, maybe?
Oh yeah, that's
No. I'm getting. Yo. Yo, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe plug some shows for like next year, or
Oh yeah. Well, we got
We got a kava bar. We're doing a kava bar.
we got Kava Bar on December 8th. The Root of Happiness in Rancho Cordova, not the one in Davis, but Old Ironsides with Plastic Cherries. That's November 16th.
Ironside's in Sac. I keep hearing you guys bring it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old bar, very very old bar.
Oh,
With-
right.
One of the oldest bars in Sac.
Really?
Like the
Okay. Cool.
30s?
Historic.
Yeah, it's like once Prohibition ended, that bar popped up.
It smells like prohibition. But what else we got going?
Golden Bear, 26, right?
Golden
yeah.
Bear to 26.
Golden Bear, the Freak Habitat Golden Bear, the 26th.
The Freak Habitat. I'm gonna write that down for a band name.
Freak Habitat.
Quick rebrand after however many years.
Yeah, we get real weird with it.
I know, like even the name Citizen Snips was a Futurama reference.
Oh, okay. Wait, can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so like when I was telling you earlier, when I first started the band with the guys we met off Craigslist, the first time we were jamming, we just went in back into my living room here and like we just threw on like Futurama. We're just like smoking weed and shit, and we're just like, dude, we got to think of a name. And it's the episode where I'm not sure if you know, but like when they get superpowers, they're like rubbing an ointment on them. And like they all get superpowers, and like one of the main villains called a zookeeper. And the president's like talking to him. He's like, "All right, here's a breakdown of the zookeeper," and they're showing all the animals he has that he uses to steal shit. And he gets to a crab, and he's like, "This is a crab, Lucky, aka Citizen Snips." And I was just lit, and I was like, "Yeah."
Yo, that's perfect. That's like an amazing story.
And so anytime we like play, like it'd be like a random, like a person would be like, "Wait, is that Futurama?" Yeah. And I'm like, "Yeah." So just like a
That's
deep
gotta be
cut.
a good feeling.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Were there any other names that you guys were entertaining?
I don't know.
We about changed our name once, but we never started anything.
I can't even remember. Well, our old lead singer Josh got upset with us at one point and said, "We're changing the name of the band to Josh," his last name, and we said no.
Like, okay, Bon Jovi. Like,
Like we were thinking about changing the name, but like one of my other bands, Fonty, and one of our good friends, Reese, like he always says like words don't matter. Like if you like, you name yourself Job, and if people like it, they're gonna like it. So like yeah, it's one of those things when we were always thinking about changing the name, and it was just like. It doesn't really matter if people like our sound, they can remember the name. It's fine. So most people just call it Snips anyway. Yeah.
you know, that kind of reminds me of like saying that in song. You know what I mean? Like how some people just make up sounds and doesn't matter if you don't know what it means. Like you feel what it means. Like body in like Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know what I mean? Oh, I was thinking Earth, Wind, and Fire, but that works too.
But body too. Yeah. Wait, did she steal that from him? I know she's saying body, but like, she get the idea of body. Yeah.
I never made that connection, but that might be.
Yeah, shit. She's stealing shit.
Red Hot Chili Peppers hold this.
Oh yeah.
Ding dong,
Beep,
ding
bop.
ding ding dong, ding ding dong.
Yeah, I think the kid is a fucking fool.
The rest of the band is great though.
Oh yeah, tight band.
It's
Flea.
just that one guy. Like, all right. Dream venues. Like, what's like the end game? Like the place that you want to be at?
Oh, so they have to be actual venues that exist still.
I don't know. Hey, like this is a free-form station. Like, give me whatever you want.
I've been listening to a lot of punk for some reason, and I really want to play CBGBs, but that's gone. Yeah. That's way gone. Yeah. Ideal place. I mean,
Fillmore, I think.
Yeah, Fillmore.
Yeah.
Oh, Red Rocks. That'd be cool. That'd be sick. Get all those natural acoustics.
Denny's probably. If we could coordinate that.
That's
just
Denny's?
Denny's.
Oh, Denny's. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is up, Denny?
Yeah, just redo that.
I think like probably like it's not like in the venue, but I think we were talking about earlier. It was like KDXP.
Yeah, KEXP.
So I don't know, to be on KDXP or Audio Tree, like I'm good. You shoot me in the face afterwards. I'm happy.
I'm not gonna lie. Like you already made it. Like, yeah, they're cool, but you're at
like,
KDVS.
at KDVS, like that's lit though, bro. Like honestly, this is fucking dope as shit, dude. Like your guys' collection in the back, like when you guys are like, "Oh, you're ready for you?" I was like.
You've taken the
like,
tour.
I want to go back and hang out some more.
Has anybody told you that you're sitting on the couch that Mitski slept on or something? Like,
What?
Is that true? That's true. Okay, yeah.
Oh shit, my butt's not worthy.
Well, when I first took the tour here, that's what I overheard other tour groups say that exact same thing. This is the couch that Mitski slept on.
Really?
Yeah. If you ever losing your tour group, just say
shit.
There's a sign of it there. It says quote. Mitski and then verb location. And that's
that's fucking
if you ever
great.
lose in the group.
Which spot? Was she laid on it so her whole body? Okay.
Yeah. Hold that she laid on it, so you're all like.
We're all touching.
It's probably good luck.
Yeah, right. I feel lucky. I feel blessed right now, actually. But I forgot it was also like a dream venue. It's not even that crazy, but the Fox Theater in Oakland.
Oh yeah.
That place is beautiful. Like yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to think. You've been there, right? Who have you seen there?
I just saw like Show Me the Body in the Garden like 2 weeks ago there.
Oh, that's right. I didn't go to that, but I know a lot of people that went to that one.
I was so mad. Like no one was really moshing. And I was just like. But then we had like a show the next day, and I have a habit every time I go to a Show Me the Body show that like I hurt myself. Like last time I went, like I like broke a rib. So he was like, "Don't hurt yourself," and I saw everybody not moshing. And I was getting mad, and I was like, "Wait, Trevor told me not to hurt myself. This is good. This is good."
You guys mosh a lot? Do you guys mosh?
Yeah, I grew up on metal and stuff. I love metal, and like I know me getting older is not smart to mosh, but when that shit's hitting, I can't help it, you know.
Let me ask you, what kind of moshing are you doing? Like, are you like using your body, or are you one of like the crazy motherfuckers that like go in and start punching? You know what I mean?
Fuck that. I hate those guys.
Yeah.
You gotta respect the space of other people, you know.
I won't say, but where I'm from, we got a lot of those motherfuckers.
Oh, do you? Oh shit. What are you Stockton?
Damn it. Yeah, I'm from Stockton. Love you, Stockton. But I've been punched in the face at a mosh pit.
Dude, like I think it was the last Show Me the Body show I saw at Harlow's in Sacramento. And like this kid punched me back in the head, and he thought like I like wouldn't notice or like wouldn't stop, but like he just hit me back in the head, and I just turned around, looked at him at the Terminator, and just walked him down, and he like ran away, and I was just like, all right, yeah.
You chose peace. That's good.
I was just gonna tell him, I was like, next time, yeah, I'm not even gonna say it, but yeah, like people that don't respect other people's space in the mosh pit, like you want to go crazy, but like I know I grew up in the etiquette. When someone falls, everybody stop, get them up, back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my etiquette.
What do you think of that lately? Do you think that there's been more and more of loss of etiquette at concerts?
I'll say it's more, it's loss of etiquette for sure. And people that are hopping into the scene, they're either like copying something they saw from like a video like in the 90s or whatever, and like not actually like I mosh to like to the area around and let's catch everybody's vibes. But I'll go hard, but like I will scope the scene and make sure that like I'm not making no one like uncomfortable if I'm swinging kicks and shit. Like if there's some mom with her kid and shit, I'm over here just like fucking swinging a kick. I'll like watch out for that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think like some of the etiquette dies with it's just like I know if you don't got an OG to tell you what's up, you're not gonna know what's up. Yeah.
You guys get a lot of moms at your shows?
Kinda.
Not a ton, but more than I thought. Just more than I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, cause like I know we played like some 3-hour like venue areas and like what was it called? Drake's Barn. It's in Sacramento. It's like a brewery, and it's just like a family place. It got like a field, a whole bunch of like ring toss games and stuff, and we're just jamming in the back, and you just always seen like just some mom in the back, just like living her best life.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid on the stage, like dancing.
Exactly, just like holding like some margarita, just like I love this.
How long are your sets usually?
It depends where we're playing. Like that Drake's the Barn one, those are 3-hour shows.
You played for 3 hours?
Breaks.
Yeah, we take some breaks in between, and then I'll like in the middle, I kind of like do a little solo cover set because I know too many songs. But generally like 30 to 45 minutes. We can usually push to an hour if we need to, but usually pretty like, I don't know, like 8, 9 songs. If we can manage that.
Are we ever gonna hear that "I Will Survive" cover? Like,
Maybe we should.
I got it on tape. I recorded a little bit of it. So.
Like something we just do while we're warming up. But yeah, we should do it eventually.
Maybe if we change the key, I could probably belt it a little bit better because I just got to do the octave lower because I can't do the first I was afraid, I was petrified. I can't go that high all that time.
All right, we're running out of time. Is there anything you want to say to any of our listeners?
Thanks for listening. First off, continue to listen. Follow us. We're on Instagram. We were on Twitter, but we never paid any attention to it. And now it's not Twitter anymore.
Fuck
so
Twitter.
who cares?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're here with
Citizen Snips. This is Citizen Snips, and you're listening to KDVS Davis on 90.3 FM.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are we good?
Cool.
That's a wrap.